Hey guys and girls, as you can see, I am getting ready to go fishing. I got Lake Tidkiller right here behind me, and it's a beautiful day. Just the wind's blowing a little bit. It is blowing out of the northeast, which is not really a great direction for it to be blowing, but it's just barely blowing out there. There's a few shad flittering around. There's some shad that's birds that are hitting those shads around, some seagulls hitting those shads around, and it's going to be a great day to throw an Alabama rig. That's right, this is the time of the year to throw an Alabama rig. There's something else I want to visit with you about real quick here. It's also a great time of the year to start thinking about getting ready for your food plots. I know it's a little too early to plant. You don't want to really start that until we get around the first green up, and then we start planting our food plots, or spring food plots. And I use Ocmulgee River Buckmaker seeds is what I use on my food plots. But I done something else this last year. A couple of things really that I just want to mention here, because I thought this all of a sudden it'd be time to plant, and we wouldn't have put this video out to kind of share with you. But on your food plots, if you're going to plant spring food plots, here's something you really ought to do. Burn those food plots off first. That's right, get out there and burn them off. We burn basically all the fields, all the food plots, all the hay fields on our ranch every single year, and it seems to make a really, really big difference. So, but go out, burn those food plots. We'll be burning ours within the next couple of weeks out here. As a matter of fact, we try to get it all done before the end of February, and you know, here we are, you know, almost to the middle of February already. It's happening really, really quick. But burn those food plots off. Burn your hay fields off. If you got hay fields that you're going to hay, burn them off. We have really, our ranch is a recreational ranch. We've only got two sources of income off of there, and it's really not income. It's just a little money we got coming back in to help pay the expenses that we have here, which are way, way more than what little income we got. We've got our pecan crop, and our pecan crop this last year, we took 4 or 5 trailer loads of pecans over there is all we had, and at that they didn't grade out real well, and we just didn't really have a good deal there. I'm sure we spent way more to spray the trees, insecticide, and way more on labor than what we got back on it. But we did get 3 or 4 small checks back that we've put in the ranch. But one of the things that happened this year, and that's one of the reasons I want to just visit with you, those of you that have hay fields, those of you that are planting food plots for the deer, and tell you these couple of things here that really helped mine. One of them was burning off. We're going to burn this month. We're going to burn as much as we possibly can. My neighbors, Pat Howe Jr., and then across over the street, John Dixon's land over there across the street, Jay Sandiford, my buddy over there that runs that ranch for him. We get out there and we sort of help each other burn the fields on each other's property. You know, they're big ranches. Our ranch is a couple thousand acres. Pat's is 6 or 7 or 8,000 acres. But we help each other in the burning. We call the fire department. We try to pick today when we got a humidity that is proper, where you got, you know, kind of moisture in the air, but things where you can burn, and obviously days it's got real light winds or the wind blowing in the right direction. And we burn, you know, really hundreds and hundreds of acres. We burn food plots, we burn hay fields, and that really helps. But now here's something else that really helped us this last year, because I mentioned that our pecan crop, we didn't get anywhere near the amount of dollars that we thought we was going to get out of them, and because they just didn't grade out very well. They didn't grade out very well, and I don't know, we may have to change our spraying around a little bit and spray a little bit stronger stuff or something, where we try to kill the bugs in the spring. We spray in the spring, we spray in the fall. But the other thing that we did, I got involved with a guy over in Missouri that I met, and he made a product called Nutri-Plot, N-U-T-R-I, and I don't have any of it with me right now because I'm not at the ranch. I don't have any of it with me, but I was afraid that I was fooling around here working out on the road as much as I've been, and it'll still be another week before I get back to the ranch. But I put that Nutri-Plot, and I got it really to put on my food plots, but I got quite a bit from them, so I put quite a bit out on my hay fields also, and some of these bigger food plots that we've got, we actually have probably about 100 acres in food plots there at Twin Eagle Ranch, and some of these bigger food plots that we have, we hay them. We hay them also. In other words, they're food plots for the deer, spring food plot, a fall food plot, but then when we come to haying season in the summertime, we hay those because they grow up and they get up really tall. And on the places that we put Nutri-Plot, those feed field, those food plots, the deer food plots, and then also where we put them out there where we hayed, we got more hay than we have ever got off the ranch. And the only thing I can really attest that to is that Nutri-Plot. Now, we've been burning for years, so I know the burning helps. There's absolutely no doubt about that. The combination of burning, and that's why I want to do this little short video and just mention to you the fact that you need to both burn and then add Nutri-Plot to it. Put that Nutri-Plot in. Now, they've got Nutri-Plot that attracts deer, as well as Nutri-Plot that doesn't attract deer. And of course, in the food plots in the fall, you definitely want to put on that attracts the deer to the Nutri-Plot also. So to that food plot that you put out, feed lot, food plot. But it really seemed to make a big difference. It really seemed to make a big difference. And like I said, I wish I had a bottle of it here so I could show you what it looked like right now. But we'll put the information here, how you can get in contact with him and get some for some of your food plots and some of your hay fields. He sells it in all different kind of quantities, little small amounts for small food plots, and I guess sells it by the barrel actually for if you want to put it on big hay meadows and stuff. But the money that we got off our hay this year far surpassed what we added to it when we put that Nutri-Plot on there. So it really increased our hay production. That was one of the things that was amazing. I was just kind of amazed at the amount of hay we got this year. And one of the things we do, we sell that hay, that money just goes back into the ranch, but we sell the hay and then we use that to buy alfalfa that we feed our deer, both the deer in the pen and the deer that hangs around the house out there. So, you know, burn those fields. Burn those food plots that you're going to put out before you put out that seed this spring. And then once that kind of comes up and gets a little green, put that Nutri-Plot on there, and you're going to have the best food plots and the best hay and the most hay that you ever had. I really believe it because it sure worked for us this past year. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. I'm going fishing. Remember, I sure do love you.